Love during lockup. Love during lockup. Anyway, this is Love During Lockup. This is episode 67, titled "He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not." And uh we're gonna talk about Indy and Harry and give a recap of what goes on in this episode. It's me, the infamous Kiki. New hair, long hair, don't care. Anyway, we are gonna discuss He Loves Me, He Loves Me Not. Officially episode 67 of Love During Lockup. We're gonna talk about it, crazy Indy and Harry and what went on this episode. I got my notes. So let's get it. Okay, so Indy is still in Ohio, staying at the Roach Motel. Now, yeah, the Roach shot out, nasty, nasty hotel. She's still staying there, and Harry's about to go to the halfway house, right? And so at the halfway house, again, Indy didn't have no plan. She didn't have no plan. So again, she called the halfway house. The halfway house is telling her there are no visitations due to the pandemic. So she starts crying. She throws a hissy fit. Her mom is just sitting there like unbothered, but she's whining, and so they kind of drive around the block, and then they get a call, and then it turns out that Harry is inside, and he's been waiting in the lobby for an hour to see her. She got some stuff for him, like a cell phone, some clothes, some toiletries, some stuff to drop off for him. Of course, the cameras can't go in there, so they showed him like walking towards the door, and I guess she got to go inside to see Harry, but it was like a glass like it. They seen each other like they do in jail between a glass door, right? And so I guess she gave him the stuff, and she seems very happy. And even Mama Yolanda was with him, and she said that Harry seems like he was very happy to see her, or whatever. So I don't know, Harry. We'll see. Meanwhile, back at the Danger Roach Motel, Indy has scheduled a time for Harry's two sisters and mom for them all to meet, because she's going to drive back to Maryland. There's no point of her being there because he is at a halfway house. He's going to have a work furlough, but they monitor his job and everything, so he can't have no visitors at work, and he can't have any visitors, all that. So there's no point of her staying there. So basically, she packed up all her stuff and put it in a U-Haul for basically nothing, and brought her sister and brother and her kid and her mom all the way down there basically for nothing. So before she leaves, she wants to meet Harry's family. So the way Harry, okay, first of all, I'm confused. Okay, the way Harry was when Indy was talking about meeting Harry's family before, the way Harry was talking about was like his family is like some big secret, and it's just his family is horrible. Like the way he kind of alluded to was like something was wrong with his family, or they're just super crazy. Or Harry's sister and mom show up, and they act like and seem like normal people. I mean, I don't know these people from anybody, but they seem like normal people. So I don't understand why he was making out like, no, you can't meet my family, and he didn't want her to meet. So I don't know if maybe there's other reasons why he didn't want his family to meet her. I don't know. Maybe he was afraid because they said that the sisters and the mom have never liked any of his ex-girlfriends. So I don't know. I just thought it was weird. They seem very normal to me. Harry's mom is like, I don't know where he get the women from, but everyone he go with is crazy. So she thinks Indy is crazy. Indy starts telling her about the psychic. Indy starts telling her about coming from moving to Ohio and coming down there and listening to the psychic, and she's just like, you know, and then the family is just looking at her like, okay. And so they think she got a few screws loose. That's what they said. They said they think she throwed off. And honestly, with the family, Indy, Yeah, she a little thrown off. And, and the sisters were saying that they don't understand why they're in such a rush. And one of the other sisters was saying that she's been there before. So apparently, I don't know if she's dated somebody in jail or she's talking about maybe another girl's been there, done that with her brother. I don't know. But the sister's like, girl, I've been there. Stop rushing this. And that you're rushing to get married and rushing to do all these things. And then you're going to be sitting in a marriage like, okay, there's nothing else to do. Which she had a good point. And to me, I just don't understand the point of rushing. If you love somebody and you want to be with somebody and they just got out of jail, why am I rushing to hurry up and get married? Why am I rushing to live with somebody? Like, I don't know if there's some kind of insecurity there. Like, you afraid they're going to get, and this goes for men and women. Are they afraid that these people going to get out of jail and then they're going to get a taste of freedom and be like, forget this relationship, I'm out of here? Like, I think a lot of times these people rush to get married and rush. A lot of it is because they're excited to be with the person, excited to see the person. But I think a lot of it is like they trying to lock this person down because they feel like this person going to be out with other people. I really do. I feel like some of it is that. But it just seemed like all of these women and these men too are so in a rush to move this person in and have babies and be in a serious relationship. And I'm like, they getting out of prison. You don't even know if they even ready to do that. Like, why? If you love somebody and your relationship is stable, it shouldn't matter if you get married next week or next year. Like, if you love that person, they gonna be with you regardless. It shouldn't be a thing where I just feel like they trying to trap these people when they get out of prison. Like, if I just lock them down real quick, then I can change his life and make him change his life and he'll be a better person. But that's not how life works. Like, if he gets out of prison and he wants to go out and party and drink and do whatever and talk to other women, he on a reality show now. Ain't no piece of paper, no ring gonna stop nobody from cheating on you. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of wedding you have. It doesn't matter what state or city you live in. If they gonna do dirt and mess up and get out of jail and be talking to other folks and change their mind, I don't know what marriage is gonna lock them down gonna do. But yeah, the family said that she's crazy. But they finally pack up everything and they get ready to leave the Danger Hotel, and she goes back to Ohio. And so, like I said, my other video about Indy and Harry last week, spoiler alert, they are going to be on the new season of Love After Lockup. And so they're going to be they're the only couple from this season that's going to be on there. So we don't know what happened with the other couples, but apparently they're going to be on there. And we'll see how it goes. Again, I don't know how it's going to go with Yolanda, because Yolanda's like, and I don't know how it's going to go with Harry's family, because Harry's family's like, they don't really like Indy. And Indy seems like a real sweet girl. Like, I mean, she seems like a real genuine sweet person. I don't know Harry. I guess we're gonna see in the next show. I don't really have a feel for him, because we really, since he's been incarcerated, we really haven't seen a lot of him. Just like little snippets of video calls and here and there. So I really don't know whether he's really sincere, or maybe he thinks he's sincere. And then get out and he'll totally be a whole different person. I don't know, but all I know is that getting out of jail, period, is a uphill mountain to climb, period. And yes, Harry's family called her out for having her little girl call him Poppy and a Poppy Daddy and all that. That's not good at all. Like, and the little girl was disappointed. She wanted to see him too, and I'm like, why would you put your child through? Or why would you? I don't understand that. Why would you even have your child there unless you absolutely positively have nobody to watch her? But I just, why would you put your child through that? She's young enough to the point where she don't really even have to know really what's going on or who you come to see. Or we just going on a trip. We're going on an adventure. Isn't it going to be fun? And then go back home. And the kid be like, woo, I had fun. She would not know anything. But I don't know. But Indy, like I said, we'll see what's going to happen. I'm anxious to really see. I mean, hopefully that I'm wrong and that they stay together and they really do get married and ride off into the sunset. I don't wish bad on nobody's relationship, but it's just that when the odds are against you, period, when you're young, they're under the age of 30, both of them, and you in a relationship. But really, when you're dealing with somebody that's been locked up, the odds are against you even more. So, because a lot of these people been on these shows are back locked up. I think the majority, probably about 80% of them, end up back in prison or back in jail or in some kind of trouble or violating their parole or probation or whatever. So we shall see. But that is Indian Harry. So like, share, subscribe, comment below. I will have I do Love During Lockup. I will do Life After Lockup. I do Gilded Age. I do commentary and whatever I feel like I'm doing. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for the next couples video. I don't know who's gonna be next. Maybe Max and his situation. I don't know. That's just weird to me. But anyway, peace out, y'all.